Alright. So, let's see. This is definitely my room, but... This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name. The nameplate on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching the rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates have been added to truth seeker bullets.
Seems like
something else. See, right. The Monokuma file says Saya was killed in your room. I can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Nege's. Let's say this. As we won't allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you think I'm guilty?
very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death. Wouldn't you say, huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason why Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility that if that's real, then let's go check the triage room. It says it's by the dormitory. Is this no, this is laundry. Well, maybe something will be in here. Something could be in laundry. I don't know. It's a washing machine that has switch costs. Ooh, another Monokuma thing. The same magazine laying around. There's a swimsuit hanging dry, but another. Ooh, another Monokuma thing. And maybe she's still there. Doesn't have any way of helping us. Okay. Yes, I like to leave this area. Trash room. Where would the trash room be? That's the bath. No, that's locked. Let's see what's going on here. Boys and girls room. Trash. I hear it. Trash room. There's a sturdy gate here.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line, the trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually ends up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
You can't go any further!
No entry beyond. Who's on cleaning duty?
You can't go any further!
This is stupid. It would be faster to just
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning has been added to truth. Let's see. Even the damn monitor. What's this? There's a head forward, but the door margin must be locked. Ooh. Let me get some Monokuma.
Monokuma, appear! No,
Yeah.
you can't! No!
Alright. Is there... Okay, here it is. Looks like there's a land switch. I wonder what it does. Ooh, another Monokuma game. I guess we could just go. Yes. Okay. Time to ask. I'm looking for whoever's on clean duty. Clean duty? As a matter of fact, that was me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you are on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course, it's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash on the gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to that key? What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why do you not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can just all throw the things out wherever we want? That does seem more convenient, actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, the destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more importantly than that...
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, Faye, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something. I knew no one else would want to do it. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did
Is
it.
it like...
You want to dig through the girl's trash looking for the and poking around
There's
her.
no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After all, spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're worried about half of me's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Wherever a guy is on cleaning, Sakura and Kabino from picking up trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another time, since you are on clean duty, I have a favor to ask you. So now you saw you want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't even helped me recover from the past trauma, or save the village, or beat the boss. No, nothing like that. I just was hoping to get you into the trash field and look around. Okay, so easy. So, Ikumi and I headed into the trash room. You like me to open the gate wounds you. Who you know I look like, it makes me think they said he killed his wife and you learned to get by inside of the dreaming cause he was busy dying. He said to him, he said they found the way out, whatever. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hafumi pulled out the next edit.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You're fine, you fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to try to hide? Wait. Maybe in the world. Whatever, let's just try to have a quick look at. This is the incarcerated part of the trash room. It's great. And now, do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the
Yes, indeed.
It's simply set. You press the green button to get going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on clean doing, so make sure you do this before, okay? Let someone turn the stereo on. Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hear it from me. Do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last thing you were here. The stereo was off. Yes, about that. There's no mistake. If I have one thing, it's a good memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It was definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for an incinerator to be on, and yeah. So that means someone was able to switch on the center without opening the gate. But how would that be possible? The Sarah has been added to the triplets. There was something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's part of the sleeve for the button on a shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely put on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence that could have destroyed. But there's lots of people here with button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. But burnt shirt piece said. There's a broken glass shatter around the front. It looks like some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit a palm of a hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that? Do you know what that is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant your silhouette. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing that might be seen on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like the Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particularly belong to? Only one person could it be. They should still be at the gym. I'd better go away, I'm sure. The shattered crystal balls. The whole thing was quite strange indeed. When I was here, the server was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does that all mean, Mr. Nick? Will you be confessing soon? I mean, everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries have been solved by one. It sounds like he's living out on a comic book fantasy. Off to the gym. We're off to the gym. Off to the gym. Off to the gym. Off to the gym. Hey, here, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Got to break free. Here, snap out of it. Miko, what are you doing here? What? Hey, dude, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's smashed into what the heffel?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made out of glass and just not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was the serious all BS? Let's just put it aside for now. So you can, without a doubt, that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's right. For sure. I simply forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it by the laundry room? That means someone could have found it and taken it. Shout Chris will have. Thanks, Sarah. I know, sure. By the way, I'm always afraid to ask this, but how much did you pay for that thing? After I've so far to take for 2 full years, come out to $1 million. That's pretty cheap. Actually, I mean, consider it gives you the power to control the world. This guy's too stupid. Let's see what it is. Everything I say for you to. Yes, yeah, sure. Yeah. So what do I do now? Do I talk to other people?
Listen to me!
Do you have a second because I've uncovered something unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it, and whose name
You hear
right?
me?
Well, it just so happens. Well, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you. I forget being. Sorry, it was a little joke. Even jokes sometimes. What do I do? Let's see. Do I have to go in here? Are you investigating the dial hall? Oh no, just take your break. I've been break since I started. This is all first for me, you know. I don't have the clue I should be doing. I know what you mean, and I don't know. But my being a dial helps me stay calm, so I know I should be here, but I still think to tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. No, I think there's it. Let's see. Can I? Some sort of sharp object capable. Also according to the seconds. No, it's not that. Damn it. Wait, I should check. I don't think anything in the room is gonna help me. Let's see. What do I do here? 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 Let's see, I already checked. The bathroom. Well, maybe I should just try to go back to the gym because that was the only thing. Except the laundry room. Well, I'm right on my way to the gym. Let's just check real quick. Oh, programmer. Hey, Chia, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the number 11037. But do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. She slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, about that, thanks anyways. Either she doesn't know, or could she maybe know more than she's laying on? No, it could be.
Huh?
Okay, so I got a little call. She doesn't know anything. So you guys say laundry room. Try the laundry room. Yes. Let's see, laundry room, laundry room, laundry room. Laundry room. That's the only other clue I have left. Laundry room, laundry room. Let's see. Nothing here. What am I supposed to do here? Very quick. Let's see here. To kill someone, you have to say, just to save your life, and what we've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit, but is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna give up, they would have just killed us on day one. That was a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is very suspicious.
Psycho killed in your room, right? Well, what's the proof do you need? We already know who's the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. What should I do? Anyone here? This right here, answer that. Yes, hi. Oh, the video. On what made Psych mess up. DVD player. There's something that maybe I need to go back to the car because we'll go to the trash, grab the video that was in the trash, and see what made her freak out. But first, let's check here. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Don't you agree not to cooperate is that? Whatever secrets I may have, I do not tell the class till the class shot. Okay, then do you have any tips for why so annoying. Must be more fish clues. So I suppose someone had to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room, it's perfect to try out, however there's no problem, which is
as for me,
the place is filthy. I don't know, set foot in there. What? I already was in the trash room. Why are people giving me trash and stuff? Well, maybe I have to go back. Either way, I have to probably get back in there, so... Since the trash room is like right there, I'll just see if I missed something in the trash room. Where could that evidence be? Next, Sarah's over there. Yeah. Maybe Psycho's. Let's see. They're going to the trash can, the DVDs. Psycho got servers of you. I wonder what she did see. I might not be directly related, but I can. I'm sorry, Psycho. I had to borrow this DVD. Okay, making progress. Yes. To the recording booth. Let's see. Let's go. Ooh, I think I saw it right down there. Let's see. Recording booth. Where? Oh, I think I freaking passed it. Recording booth. I should be able to use this on this DVD. The DVD that I was throwing garbage. I sat it down for a player. I played the screen a few. An image appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And then on the stage, standing on stage for his center face, organized well, Sayaka. She and outside with her friends. She and had a very important her. She was positively glowing on stage in front of all the crowd. Seeing that part of her except she was dead. My vision started blurred then. The voice all came to begin to flow.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen turned dark, and the next moment, I saw something I had hard to believe. What the? Sayaka has disappeared from the stage, which now is ruined. But what I see more was the figures of the girls who had been completely crushed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Damn. What's without warning? The video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? There's a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say that he was even able to get to them? If that's really did happen, everyone on the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? I don't know. Maybe a person's controlling a crazy bear? Huh? Okay, so I went. What do I do now? Let's see. I have to use my brain power. See, I went all the way there. What's left to investigate? Let's check what do I... Now's not time to do that. That's how the tutorial was supposed to be locked. Like, what do I even do? Let's see here. Like a knife. Sharp object. Let's see. A knife. Where would somebody get the knife? Is he just gonna say the same thing, sharp object? Okay. Okay. Let's see here.
Hey.
Okay, you know how you get a knife from the kitchen. No, don't leave the area. No, she ain't saying anything. Yes. There are all kinds of kitchen knives, big to small, but it looks like one of them's missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows about it. Kitchen knife set added to the chute. Let's see. Yes, leave the kitchen. I know who is here. Hey, so do you notice one thing of the kitchen knives is missing in the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was a kind of strange by a knife suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Yeah, last I remember, they were all lined up in the nice row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you're drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came to and took it, then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Oh, he's a cat has been added to the truth booth. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Well, what? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I'm a murderer here? Well, she was kind of killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming friends, good friends, then one killing the other's a classic drama setup. So, when you consider everything all together, I honestly have no idea. Ding dong, bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you
So that's
soon.
what that red door was. The door on the first floor. Where should I go? No, I have to go. You late, McCall. We've all been waiting for you. If I bet you're afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Look, not Judge Kachuzi yet. Just say that for the class trial. There we could reveal all of McCall's crime. So they are convinced that I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Saika both know that all of it. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Saika. Is it really one of us? Is everyone okay? Then please board the elevator from which part the courtroom.
Where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I guess I have to set your code. No way. That's a good start. How do we get started? Guess I have no choice to get that. Let us begin.
Indeed.
Good idea.
Hey.
Are you scared? No, just quiet. I said before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding the case yourself. If you don't, you'll never get to grips with the truth. I get uncover Sayaka's death. I didn't know someone else could do it. I'm Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll fight out the killers. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn let's take a step forward. Feel started faster. Everyone else is already melted when I step on the door and it starts to move. The steel box descended with heavy chunking sounds, a ward in the basement. I wonder how if this death row inmate feels when the final time. Rather than that, it's used more defending his judgment. Obviously, the two guys start anxiety. You're finally alright. What do you think? Does it sound like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set.
Shit.
Not even close, it's totally shit. Okay, everyone, find your side seat and let's get to dawn. Hurry up. We all do a seats. The seats have arranged in a circle. It's all set up to everyone. Which also meant by easy everyone to transfer tension around anyone else. The air seemed to grow as we stared where we were. And we certain our first case open. A deadly judgment, a deadly anticipation, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Would you like to save that for chapter 1? Yes. Okay, open the... Okay. Trial. Class trial. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Okay, here we go. It's all about to begin. The debate to decide what we think is. Anything I found, everything I know is I have to speak everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate. Would you like to begin to hear more? Absolutely, I'd like to hear more. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contraries buried within their statements. What's the meaning? What that means is that you'll have to use the truth quotes to refute what they say. Any relevant truth quotes have been found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention. Place close attention to character statements and then use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these judgments, you can review concept. Well, good luck and have fun. Okay, make your evidence.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
something's off with what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation what happened in my room. First, for this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, repeat. Within the groups of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in the person's statement, a possible weak spot. There's a weak spots and reveal important through not always accurate sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these dark spots. So when see one, fire one bullets to... Also you can fast forward an argument holding the circle button. Well then, good luck, have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place
in the bathroom. So it seems most the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered
what am I doing
was
wrong?
Miss Sayaka
and the murder took
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong!
There you go. No, that's wrong. Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Let me take one doing okay. Please.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
My face is good. Let's see here.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine who used to kill Sayaka. Determine what the killer used to kill Sayaka. Oh, we're heading into another argument here.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Nope, that is wrong. Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Guy in red seems suspicious. He keeps trying to throw the blame on me.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting to be fired. Because I know I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to learn more? When you can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. When you concentrate, time will slow down. So you can pay more attention to what everyone is saying. On top of it, that it will steady your aim, make it easier for potential weak spots. Concentrate like this to consumes focus gauge, and this gauge will empty consideration, but this gauge will recover over time, so lets your brain rest and will need a rush. Other than good luck at that. Neither one.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in secret when nobody was...
No, that's wrong! Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I got to go get things from the kitchen. But last night, the knife was still there. But then when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I
swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
That is true.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility.
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone who is not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she...
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the rotten... You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's
Hold
gonna
on.
die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first time in Gamble is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things advance further than the class trial, Hangman's Gamble will take place. The point of this is to reveal the important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from letters flying around and the letters you already know. Complete this phrase shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and press triangle to shoot letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you suffer damage to your influence gauge. If the gauge is 0, or you're out of time, you fail. Well, then do that. Something that's
Now I understand. That's
I did
right.
not understand
there
that.
wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom. right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled to get in the bathroom and the killer broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Almost the dinner surface. Is that key point here? There's a bit more time on there's a bit more about non-spot-related going on. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially one light or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the cheat code on the wrong one, and you're not only like they said, but you're loyal everyone's trust failure. The answer is great use of that. Now, to actually get, you have to use your own logic to determine which is a lie or contradiction.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cooked.
To finish the job,
It was you! We already know the answer!
The incident took place in Makoto.
Sayaka was first attacked. She then fled into the...
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong! The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Alright, let me finish this quick. Alright, let me finish this quick.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
So what did the door actually could be locked? In other words, the
Shoot! I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one. Oh, you don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in...
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto got in the note,
But it specifically says, I see.
So if so, then they would have gone to Sayaka's.
Exactly. The room that
No, that's wrong! The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and... we figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws...
Alright, then it's about time to... When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she grabbed the... But then the culprit...
And they killed her.
Well, that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Shoot!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it!
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it!
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this...
Shoot! It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must...
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? What?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Let's see, who did she write? If you turn the message 180 degrees, it should be crystal clear. Select someone. Turn the N. I'm just going with somebody with the N in the last name. Same thing. Select someone. Select that guy. His dying message revealed his name.
Shoot.
Dang it! What was it then? Turn the message 180 degrees. Leon. That looks like a Leon. Cut to make a help me on the Tokyo Leon.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Ooh.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Oh, it's that, It's the...
I got it!
That.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Ooh, that's
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Answer.
I got it!
If
you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There is some... No, it's the crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right? Shoot!
Damn it, I keep
The key to the trash. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator, the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed.
But how would you use it?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling
you. Still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Every class had an element bring the trial, and this is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events from the case, in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice in this comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided trick cameras. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the right stick, all it does is get a hint that might be used. But let's have fun. Closing argument.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room, and during the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with but there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon,
Do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence. When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? Kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking!
Is this really the end for all of us?
I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from instead.
I refuse to acknowledge stupid.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up.
I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer removed the
Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer instead...
I refuse. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Where's your proof?
This should prove it! The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room!
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
This guy's just like losing his mind.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then
he should have no problem showing his toolkit.
the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
Is that really his only argument?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
He's losing it.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Well, God. A. C. Don't A. Oh, 70, ooh.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our vote? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Yep. I don't think we all need...
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The right one, obviously.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Vote. Guilty. Uh-oh, looks like you got a lot of money. The blackened, in that case, the one that killed Saka was none other than Leah Kurata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
What on one wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was completely chance that I wound up like
I
this.
was just unlucky. That's all.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me to accept my death? Everything became clear, the decision was made very fast. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with the truth is that Psycho was trying to frame me. but even if it's true, I can't say that she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of the video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, no way to get out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka, I did whatever it took to. And that's why Sayaka for her friends meant so much for her too. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. But how did the entertainment industry should be terrifying now. I mean, to kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but on the inside she descended into pure madness. Well, what did he say? I don't understand you. I understand you, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Psycho's betrayal, right? Compression, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings are, the stronger despair. Claps. Screwing with you is all your fault. Sayaka has been something like that all evening. It's all your fault. Sally, the frenzy moment, but
that's enough.
That's enough. All that was attack without hesitation. Her grip was sure it was leaving.
Calm down.
It really wasn't almost for what was down for now. Let's go. Damn it. Oh, that was so close though. Sure, you were going. Spray a blood pus, but you did. Now then, since the magnificent revealed during the blackened Leon Code will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. I was protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back in your own room. Then you came all the way back and broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had a number of chances to stop. What were you doing? But you chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
That's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone else. Anyone, where you know? You killed your prey. Just like, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put this in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, It just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than unwavering sense of justice. After all the people do is some sort of mentally pursue. We're all over. Is that kind of justice awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay. Well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get your envelopes ready for the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please! Don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay a penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Uh-oh.
No!
The ultimate penalty.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Uh-oh. Leon has been found guilty for the punishment. Uh-oh. Damn. Oh god damn. I don't think he's gonna like this. Uh-oh. The 1,000 blow. Oh, damn. 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 God dang. God dang it. Damn. What we saw, that was true face of despair. I mean, if we can't tell, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Ooh, extreme! Man, my adrenaline's pumping now. Right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
So, do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you got to do is to cut ties with the outside world and keep living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board that.
Damn you!
Man, F you. Why the F are you doing all this shit?
What the heck?
Evil. Yeah, make it sound like that. I'm some dark, awful secret type of guy. In that case, a dark, awful secret type, society type of fear there. So there you're putting it. Your citizens like me doing a deal. It seems that you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's trying to put me on a scale I just don't think is possible. Hey, I think you really saying what I am saying is quite together.
Shit.
You piece of scheisse. I don't think you what who you are, but yeah. Must be ring anger, but if you do that, you're barking your wrong tree. What happened here? Because more than one of you decide you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free from your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut free outside. We're being trapped here in this place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, you would think it would change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What does he try to say? I feel like there's something definitely hidden there. Just like before.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Anyway, back up at as everyone is waiting for.
Hey.
When you say everyone, what exactly are you saying? Sorry, I said everything I gotta say. I need to have fun. And just like that, he was gone. He left an overwhelming moment, turned around. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. And actually, no, it wasn't long. I think everyone lost their sense of time. We're all too scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces, their voices were all dead. But at the moment...
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved a little close. I was
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started, you have figured out the mystery of this case. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. I've become an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's the fact you could never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way she could know it. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask
However,
her. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but if I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway.
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think of it about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others will never be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I can never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How can I possibly move past them? Something like that. Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations of you. As she said that she revealed herself. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. Chapter 1 survived it. Surviving students. To be continued. You got the spare present. Alright, my random otakus. This is gonna be the end for this video. This one is a very long video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It really will help out the channel. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers by September or October, whichever one comes first. But that's gonna be my first goal. And I'm gonna really work hard to earn those subscribers. So anyways, this is Random Otaku signing out. Bye, y'all.